So hi guys, good afternoon. As you can see here, there are so many books in here. These are the books that own for my alaga before when they are little. So now they are big already, but they don't use this already. And this one, this is the second book I read already. The other one book I read it already and I upload to my channel. I want to check where is it. This one, The Monkey's Heart. I read it already and I upload to my channel already. Sorry for I cannot talk very well in English. I'm not fluent in English, guys. I try my best to speak in English and I try my best that you can understand what I am saying all about, what are the story all about, and what's the story about inside of this book. So guys, I want to read this book. So if you want your child and your friend, the kids, to listen my story, so they can check my channel and you can listen the story what it's all about. I was telling now before I began, I was still nervous a little bit, so but never mind, I just try my best to speak it in English, so because I want to practice my English, guys. So pasensya na guys if I can deliver it to you fluent English and very well too. I'm just enjoying reading the story, and because of the last part of the story, there are some realization that you can learn. So is it very excitement, guys? The golden fish. So guys, pasensya na. Then to understand the story, guys, we just listen the story what I'm saying. So let's continue, guys. And this is her wife. Every day the old man went fishing in his boat, and then this is her wife, and this one the fish that her husband catch in the sea, and then they have food to eat for dinner. So every evening the old woman cooked the fish he caught for supper. One evening the old man went home without any fish. "Have not you caught any fish today?" asked his wife. "I did catch one fish," said her husband. But it was a magical golden fish that spoke. "I had thrown to it back," explained the old man. "Then it offered to give me whatever I wanted, but I couldn't think of anything to ask for," said her wife. Read this one. "You silly old man," shouted his wife. "Go back to the sea and tell the fish we want food. So her wife commanded her husband to go back to the sea that he want a food. And then the old man came back to the sea. The old man went back to the sea. He cried out, "Fish, my wife is hungry. Please me, we have a loaf of bread." Shout to the man. And then the fish came out from the sea. The fish rose out of the water and said, "Go home and it will be there," said the golden fish. And then his wish is granted. And when the old man went home, his wife has already eaten a large slice of bread, so his wish is granted. And then this one, his wife is eating already the bread. "Finally, you have done something right," said the old woman. "This fish will be very useful," she thought to herself. And then you can see his wife's face is very happy because everything you can say, and then the fish will bring back to her, and then you can see this one, the loaf of bread that you want to eat, and then her wish is granted, and then they ate already the bread, and then the face of her wife is very happy. And then the old man here is sitting and drinking coffee, and then her wife is sitting also at the other side of the table. The next morning, the old woman wanted a new house. "Go to the golden fish and ask it for a pretty new house," she said. And then her wife is asked again already to her husband to go back to the sea again and ask that he want a new house. The old man called out to the fish again. I am sorry to bother you, he said, but my wife wants a new house. Once more, the fish answered, go home and you will find it, said the golden fish. So the old man is very lucky to have a golden fish, because everything that he can wish, and then it will grant at that moment. When the old man went home, he found his wife cooking on a new stove in a pretty new house. And then the old man, you can see here the old man went home, and then she can see in the surrounding that they have already a new house, and then they see her wife here cooking a fish, and then you can see the face of her wife is very happy, because the face of her wife is very happy, because they live a new house, but his wife is not contented for what he want. But the next morning, the wife was still unhappy. She's not contented what they have. And then, I want a bigger house with servant, she told her husband. Oh, so sad. Go and ask the fish. And then the poor old man returned to the sea. Golden fish, he called. Now my wife wants a grand house with servants. And then the sea came out to the water, and see, the fish is her, and then her husband is very sad. When the man returned home, his wife was in a grand house, surrounded by servants. She was happy, but after a few days she wanted more. Oh, see her, there are 3 maids here around her wife. And then when the man returned home, his wife was in a grand house surrounded by a servant. She was happy. I want to be a queen of all the seas, said the greedy woman. I will not ask for that, said the old man. Oh yes, we'll go now, shouted the old woman. And then because her wife wishing that she want to be a queen on the sea, but her husband don't like what she wish. That's why her wife, old man, went back to the sea. The fish is very angry. You see the fish face here is very angry. And then we continue to read. So with the golden fish, what his wife wanted. When the fish heard this, it was very angry. How will your wife rule the seas? She cannot even rule her own greed. It's because her go home, I will never answer your call. Oh, so sad. And then when her husband is go back home, and then when the old man went sadly home, there he find his wife in her old clothes, sitting in their old hut. Is it back because his wife is too greedy? They can't. So guys, sometimes there are people also like this, that they can't contented what they have. They want what they have. Even she have already, but they cannot contented what they have, and they want to reach more, and they can change her attitude, and then dream that she have a big house, more food, and then she have more servant, and then her attitude it changed. There are some people like that, guys. So you can see the girl when they are rich, and then they treat her husband not good, and then she think also by herself for her happiness only. She didn't think in somebody around her if what they feel. So you can see the fish is very angry because the fish don't like what her wife wants, because her wife is too greedy. They want so much, and then they cannot content it. So the fish will take it back what she give it to her wife. That's why their life is bring it to the old-fashioned and like simple house like that. And then maybe is it lesson for learn that be contented what we have already, if God will give it more, and then you can share it in somebody that they need it, and then you need to help. Don't own it already. Don't own it all, because it's not good. If God will take it all our things that we have this now, and they can make us happy. What if the things God take it all to you, and then that things can make you happy, then you will be sad, right? You will be sad. So that's why we contented what we have, guys. And then that's the story about, guys. And sorry if I cannot explain it to you very well, guys, because I'm just practicing to read the story and explain it as long as I can, as long as I can understand what story about in here. And then, guys, these are some words in here. You can see this one, and then these are the word. This word you can see in the upper is point the word that describe the man and the woman in the story, and then these are the answer. You can choose this word if what is meant this word, and then you can read this first, so you can answer it using this word, guys. And then the other side, guys, find each the following in a picture, point the correct letter. You can see here, guys, 1 2 3 4 5 6. You can choose this number if find each of the following in the picture, point in the correct answer. So you can put here if what is the name of this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one, and then you can answer that, guys. And kids, this stories is for the kids. If the adult also want to listen to the story, you can also listen. This story is for all. Read the question, choose the correct answer to each question, and then have number here, guys, that have sentence her, and then you can read this one. And if you want to answer, guys, you can answer this one by using this A B C D E F G to put a line to attach which is the correct answer of this number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 6, and then you can answer that one if you're listening very well the story, and then you can answer that one. And then the last part, guys, have some question also here. Read the event, point the events according to their order in the story. So, guys, have number in here. You can see at the upper side, and then have point here, and then you need to put the number 1 2 3 4 5, and by using this sentence, guys, if you listen very well in the story, so you can put the number here, which one is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and the fifth. So that's all, guys. And then thank you for listening the story, guys, and thank you for liking and subscribing my channel. This one, guys, I uploaded to my channel. So if I don't have anything to do, I want to listen how I explain the story about the books. So that's